cool was that? Well, hey, thank you guys so much for watching the Main Stage Music weekly, well, it's not weekly, it's bi-monthly now, live stream. But today we have a very special guest with us on a very special night. It's Monday. Normally it's Tuesday, but hey, we're switching it up on you a little bit, schedules and all that kind of stuff. But we have Emerald Butler in the house with us today. She is a absolute treasure in the Chattanooga area.
Oh, that was perfect.
Treasure?
Yeah, that was perfect.
Well, I didn't say it the Southern way. Treasure.
Treasure.
Treasure. You got to add that Y in there. So, but anyways, so this cool little jam we were doing was really just kind of an impromptu thing. You know, you would think that we like are in a band or something, but no.
You can't tell all our secrets.
No. But no, honestly, Emerald has been in the Chattanooga music scene for many years with many different groups. And so today, what we're really trying to focus on, as we do every month, is focusing on a special Chattanooga artist that is creating music and creating art, not just, and again, we love cover bands and stuff, but still creating something special and different and unique in our area. Now, first of all, we want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already subscribed on YouTube and liked on Facebook and so on and so forth, we definitely encourage you to do so. We also welcome your comments, your critiques, your love, your hate, whatever it is, your engagement. You can connect with us live right now. And so anything that you want to ask myself or Emerald or so on, you can do that real time, and we're all about the comments. So anyways, what happened there?
Uh-oh.
It's like I had it on my phone, and then all of a sudden it was not on my phone.
We actually got our first comment on YouTube. We got an Adriana Lee that says, "Go Emerald."
Oh, well, Adriana Lee from YouTube, I appreciate it, and you rock. And so anyways, yeah, but for some reason it's not popping up on my Facebook. Are we live on Facebook? Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe it's just my phone being stupid and whatnot. But anyway, I always like to log in because, oh, here we go. So we are live. Okay, so, and I'm sorry for the unprofessionalism. It's technology. You can't blame Steve Jobs anymore because he's gone.
Yeah, you can't.
I blame corporate America. Anyways, so that being said, we have, okay, Don. Don says, play. Well, we already played, but hey, Don, we need to set the stage, man. We need to learn a little bit. So first of all, now I know a few little things already because we were sitting there chit-chatting over a drink, okay? Now, Emerald is 26 years old. That's correct, yeah. But you've been doing this for years, I know.
Yeah.
So when did you first get started into
So
playing?
the long story is I started playing fiddle when I was about 5 or 6.
Suzuki?
Yes. Well, I actually started out playing bluegrass and country music. Then I switched over to Suzuki, and I hated it, and I quit.
Oh, snap.
I quit.
That's what I had Suzuki violin.
But when I was like 12 years old, I was like, I kind of want to try it again. So I picked it back up and did like bluegrass and country music and the fun stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And ever since then, I've just kind of stuck with it. Yeah. Right.
See, she knows. It's Suzuki humor, folks. You wouldn't understand. So, anyway, so you played bluegrass and stuff from age, what, 10?
I mean, really
five-ish?
following it like 12.
12.
But
okay.
like starting fresh from scratch, like 6, 7, something like
awesome.
that.
So your parents are really into that stuff too, then?
Well, kind of. It's funny. My grandfather, Dalton Butler, actually plays guitar, and he loved fiddle tunes. So he encouraged my parents to start getting me lessons.
Okay.
And that's kind of how I started. And for years, I just.
And where did you take?
So August Bruce. I don't know if you know August Bruce.
The name sounds super cool.
She runs right now this organization, I guess, store called Fiddlers Anonymous.
Oh.
I don't know if they're still there.
I'm not familiar with it, but I want to know more.
Yeah, well, she, I know now or before, she's given like free group fiddle lessons to people. But anyway, I started learning from her. Then I took lessons from Ed Brown out of Dunlap, Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. He's a national treasure, honestly.
He is, yeah. I love Mr. Brown. It's been a while. But yeah, so those were the fiddle lessons I took. And then I started kind of picking up the guitar by ear
Okay.
and teaching myself. I took a few lessons here and there. I took some lessons from Trevor at one time
Oh, yeah.
many years ago. But yeah, that's
Okay,
pretty
that's
much.
cool. So, now you, as far as playing in organized bands, now for anyone who follows the Chattanooga music scene, okay, again, I watched you, and here's what's terrible. I don't remember the name of the band, and I'm so sorry.
Uh-oh.
But I remember seeing Emerald going all Coyote Ugly, like standing on the bar and jamming out. And
Yeah.
was that Farm to Fork or?
It's been everywhere. Well, maybe not
man.
everywhere, but several different places. I mean, I really get going when I play with this guy out of Memphis. His name is Jason D. Williams. He plays
that
like
sounds
Jerry
really-
Lee Lewis.
Okay, gotcha.
But he'll come to Chattanooga sometimes, and then I've been on the road with him
Mm-hmm.
quite a bit, especially last year. And you know, he does the whole Jerry Lee Lewis thing. He'll, you know, I got to watch out for piano benches flying at me sometimes.
Oh man.
But yeah, I like to have fun with it. I don't stand in one place. You know, I've fallen off a couple stages before. I'm very lucky to still be in one piece. You know, you kind of learn. Sometimes you learn when not to. Yeah,
That's
but
awesome.
yeah, there was one time at Farm to Fork. I don't think they really liked that. They haven't asked me back. So.
What? Oh, shame on you, Farm to Fork. You bring Emerald Butler back, because the only memorable show that I brought up was her getting all Coyote Ugly and, you know, being awesome and whatnot. So, okay, so you definitely play. So you're kind of a freelance fiddle player.
That's
Okay.
correct. Yeah.
I like that. Freelance fiddle player.
It has a good ring to it,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
alliterative almost, you know. But now I also know that you write your own music.
Yes.
Okay. And now you also work with a bluegrass magazine. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And is it, it's an online
It's an
publication?
online digital magazine.
Gotcha. And now do you write articles with them, or?
do.
You do? Okay. So what's the name of the magazine?
It's called the Bluegrass Standard.
The Bluegrass Standard. So if you guys are online right now and you like, of course, classic American music, go check out Bluegrass Standard and do a search for Emerald.
Yeah,
'cause,
go
you
tell
know-
him Emerald sent you.
Absolutely. And so now, how long have you been doing that?
Oh gosh, that's actually kind of a fun story. I got that gig because of Rhonda Vincent's husband.
Okay.
I was finishing up my last year in college at Middle Tennessee State University, and I was writing a paper, and I interviewed Herb Sandker, which is Rhonda Vincent's husband, and I guess he was impressed with how I conducted the interview, and they put my name into the magazine, and yeah, it's kind of really cool. I've also
nice.
eaten I've also eaten Rhonda Vincent's chicken too. So
What?
you know, that's
See,
a fun
I can't
story
honestly
to tell.
say that I've had anyone's famous chicken. Now, my wife makes the best chicken I've ever had in my life, but she's only famous in about a 30-mile radius. So, that being said, so anyway, I'm sorry. She's so mad at me right now.
Uh-oh.
She's actually our executive producer. Okay, for all of y'all who've enjoyed these hundreds of shows that you've watched and so on.
That's Brad's fancy name for wife.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
no,
kidding.
she's way more than a wife. And actually, I'd like to wish my wife a happy 25th anniversary.
Woo!
Yeah, I know. 25 years we enjoyed. We went to Memphis.
Yeah, I saw that. I was drooling over all of your pictures.
You know, you're one of the few friends of mine that get that, because I mean, people know, but they don't know.
Right.
Okay. When you go to Memphis, it's one of those things where you can just lose yourself. If history and understanding where every cool kind of music came from, you really need to check Memphis out, because whether it's Sun or
Yeah.
Stax or
Graceland.
oh great, yeah, I mean it's all there. It's really a happening thing. But I wouldn't have been there if I wouldn't been married for 25 years to my lovely
Aw.
wife, Jacqueline, who's also our executive producer here and operating. Yeah, okay, she's. So, anyways, getting back to now, we've been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
And now I knew that you had played the violin, but then you bought this beautiful Gibson J45. You were shopping for one for a while.
Yeah, for like at least a year. I
It's
was
hard to
looking for
find.
one.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
Gibson should be ashamed that they're not pumping out what they're supposed to be,
Yeah.
But you got one. You
I
you
did.
know, that's
I was very
amazing.
lucky.
And see, I was like, I'm selling you a guitar. It just felt so.
Wrong.
Yeah, it's like you're selling Evil Knievel a sedan.
Well.
It's like this just doesn't feel right.
I can see where you're coming from, but that's like I guess a lot of people don't really realize because I think I'm probably best known as the fiddle player, is that I love guitars and I love playing guitar. I love writing. Honestly, this weekend I was up in Nashville at the Gibson Garage, just kind of looking around.
Yeah, that's a fun thing.
Yeah, it's just, I guess it's to me kind of like you were saying a little bit about music earlier. When music becomes your job, it's nice to find a different hobby sometimes. But I guess when fiddle playing is like your main thing, it's nice to kind of have something else that's like you're working on and you're learning.
That actually makes so much sense now. So guitar is almost kind of a form of escapism because violin has been your whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I get that. And one thing about guitar also is it's easier to sing and play guitar.
Oh yeah, a whole lot.
I mean, even those Celtic women, you don't really see them singing and playing the fiddles at the same time.
No, she's all over the place though. That one girl.
She's amazing. No, I mean that blonde-headed.
Yeah,
all of them are
Marie
awesome.
Nesbitt, something like that.
Oh man, no, PBS, keep the Celtic women going. So that being said, okay, we got comments coming in, but let me just say they're all complimentary.
Aww.
So we have a Karen Butler. Do you know who Karen is?
Oh, hi mom.
That's your mom?
Yes.
That's so cool. Daddy's proud of his daughter.
Oh my gosh.
So he must be borrowing her.
He probably is. Hey, Dad.
Now, here's what we want to do, though, is we do have people that want to hear a song that you wrote.
Okay.
So, pull that beautiful
play
Gibson
musical.
guitar. Absolutely. So we're going to have Emerald play her guitar, which, again, that's not her signature instrument, but she's been writing, and this show is all about focusing on the craft that these songwriters have. So we're going to have her pull that out here. And now, have you done any shows where it's just kind of Emerald Butler and her guitar yet?
Yes and no.
Okay.
As far as like full-length shows, I at least, even if it's just me, I at least try to get the fiddle out a time or two.
Oh, no, it's too cool not to.
Because that is kind of the thing that makes or helps people notice, take notice. So, but a lot of the shows I do now, I play probably guitar at least 50% of the time.
Oh, excellent.
It just kind of depends on the situation.
Well, I'll tell you what. I know that everybody's waiting with bated breath. Let's hear a beautiful Emerald Butler tune.
All right, I'm going to do a song I wrote a couple years ago called No One Wins. It goes a little something like this. I hope you like it. Tossing you aside, but all I'm trying to do is just survive. Already told you before, would it matter if I told you more? I made one request, but I guess you took it out of its context. Didn't point out your sin, looks like it came out from within. I never meant for things to go this way. People don't always listen to what you say. Run, run with the wind. No more conflict, no more accusations of someone else's sin. Let's put out the flame. I'm done playing this game. No one wins. If I let you back in, I'd be committing a cardinal sin. We both know you won't change, so I guess I'll rearrange. Sometimes we gotta let things go, so I guess it's time to let you know I'm grateful for where we've been. So now we've reached the end. I No more conflict, no more accusations of someone else's sin. Let's put out the flame. I'm done playing this game. No one wins. I'm sorry, so sorry. Don't think this won't hurt me as well. We all have our demons, but we all make our own hell. Run, run with the wind. No more conflict, no more accusations of someone else's sin. Let's put out the flame. I'm done playing this game. No one wins. No one wins.
Wow, well done.
Thank you.
you so much. Now, I'll tell you, for a 26-year-old, that sounds like a song that a much older person would have written.
Well, thank you. I take that as a compliment.
Well, no, I do. I mean, because I'm listening to the lyrics, and did this song draw from any personal experience?
Maybe. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not trying to pry, you know.
No, you're fine.
But it's like, because it seems like a very, obviously, first of all, minor key.
Yeah.
Okay, puts
I
you
love
kind of
minor keys. I just
know,
love
they
that.
leave you in a,
I'm always kind of in that mellow.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I'm kind of sad, or am I? You know, it's like, I'll leave you guessing.
Yeah.
But now, so now that person, was it from a song? I mean, did it come from a place of loss, or?
Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's talk about it.
Sure.
I actually wrote this about a friend I used to have, and the relationship honestly just kind of got toxic.
Okay.
And I felt like we had different conversations and tried to make it work, but it just didn't work out. And it was kind of finally came to that point, like, look, we're both fighting, or we both are upset about something, our friendship or whatever. I guess it's not working out. So it's kind of like, if we keep going on like this, nobody wins.
No, this is true.
So that's
And I
kind of
think
like,
that's something that's relatable.
that's what I hope. That's what a songwriter hopes for.
Because, I mean, I think we've all had friendships, relationships. I mean, even if we expand that past that, where you go in with one expectation,
Right.
in thinking they're going to behave in a certain way,
Yeah.
whatever that is, even if whether it's a platonic or romantic relationship.
Yeah.
And, but of course, if you don't have that communication, if you're not on the same
Right.
track, that's how
Yeah.
trains derail, right? I
Yeah.
mean, it's, so, no, it's a powerful song. I mean,
Well, thank
definitely,
you.
no, I mean, I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. Now, are most of your songs that you write from like a personal experience type of thing, or do you do kind of the, hey, let's just have a party kind of song like a lot of people do as well?
Both.
Okay.
I would say the majority of my songs probably come from that personal experience.
Okay.
But
Are they dark?
I mean, what's your definition of dark?
Oh, boy. Well, it's kind of like you have Shakespeare who would write, I believe it was in the play As You Like It. He had his minstrel crew, and they had all their songs were like, 'twas a lover and his laughs.
Well, I
know.
will tell you this. I had one very dark song
Oh.
that I started to record, but I couldn't finish it.
Because then we'd know where Jimmy Hoffa was buried. And that's, Bleed the Fifth.
Right.
That's a great song. Because fifth could mean like a traveler bottle of Jack Daniels. And to plead the fifth.
Are you just committing to a crime here on this live
No,
stream?
this right here is country music, how it happens.
Well, that's true.
You plead a fifth of whiskey.
Well, I mean, you think of Hank Williams and the hillbilly Shakespeare.
Oh yeah,
I mean, you think, I'm so lonesome I could cry.
I'm
It
telling
doesn't
you.
get much straightforward, much more
And Hank was
straightforward
one of
than
those
that.
guys that his songs were so, I don't know, they hit people right in the feels so hard
Oh, yeah.
that you got guys like Ray Charles covering
Oh,
him.
yeah.
It's like, holy smokes, I mean, anyways, no, I mean, music is one of those things that it's not even up for debate. It's science hasn't figured it out and whatever. It just kind of connects us all.
And
Okay.
that's the thing for me, too. Like, I don't just listen to music. I truly feel music. And even when I'm playing, and I'm sure there's a lot of other artists out here who know what I'm talking about. But when I'm playing, it's, I play a lot by ear. But really, to me, it's a little bit more like I play by feel.
Yeah.
And I
No,
don't
I
really
can
know
get
how
that.
else to kind of explain
Well,
it.
and that's the thing. Of course, we were both musicians, okay? But one thing that, as if you are watching this, maybe in our building your craft, okay? Because again, we're talking to all sorts of people who are at main stage. That's why you're watching, right? But this is a craft that, yeah, there is a skill involved, okay? Like, oh, I can move my fingers this fast or in this shape or whatever. But then the real magic happens when you let your emotions sculpt the craft. And that is one of those things you feel like you're levitating when it's happening. It's
Yeah.
truly an amazing thing that, again, just cannot be duplicated by
Right,
anything
yeah.
else. I mean, really is an amazing thing. So, okay, now that being said, now I've watched you in so many iterations of groups.
Yeah.
So what are you doing now? I like it. Do you have any gigs going on right
So
now?
I do. I actually have several gigs this weekend.
Okay.
Because we got to
Get
celebrate.
your pencils out.
Yeah, get your pencils out. We got to celebrate Cinco de Mayo and the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I'm embarrassed to say that I've canceled all my Cinco gigs this year.
Oh no.
No. Okay, first of all, just to let you know, when's the last time I missed a Cinco de Mayo?
Well, that means you can come hang out with me then.
Well, where are you playing?
I am playing at Nick and Norman's inside the Chattanooga Choo Choo.
What an awesome venue.
Yeah.
I might take you up on that.
And speaking of iterations, I will be there with two of my very favorite friends, the incredible Rachel McIntyre Smith
Okay.
and Ivy Carter will be there as well. We'll be singing. I know we were talking about some of the High Women music. We're
Yes.
going to be singing some of their songs, singing some, Cinco de Mayo type music that you would think.
It's just, the thing about Cinco de Mayo is, now granted, first of all, we, as Americans, generally don't understand the whole thing of Cinco. At this point, I just like that it is a day that we can bring cultures together and agree on one thing, regardless of, feelings on what, is that, hey, we like music and having a good time, okay? And so...
And food.
Yeah, absolutely. So absolutely come on out and support her. But we were talking about collaborations in that you had played with a group called Queenston,
Yes.
which I thought was very High Women style. Now, if you guys haven't checked out the High Women, they're awesome.
Yeah, you
and
do
when
yourself
she
a
was in
favor.
this group, now you guys played a pretty big thing at Ross's Landing. That's been a
I don't
couple
think
of
it
years
was.
ago.
It was right in the middle of COVID.
Yeah.
It's funny. We played a show
It was
the
awesome.
day before the world shut down.
No, it was so good. I mean, I watched it online and watched the whole thing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no,
Well, Rachel,
you were wearing a green outfit. I remember the whole thing. Yeah,
Yes,
see,
I
remember.
still got that green
I'm
outfit,
dumb.
that green suit. But Rachel and Ivy, who are part of
Mm-hmm.
Queenston, will be there. I'll have to get Amber out sometime too. It'd
No,
be fun
they're
to do
a
reunion
phenomenal
if-
group. And if any of y'all in Chattanooga didn't get the honor of checking out the talent from that group, man, that's what this show is about. I want to focus on how much amazing talent we have here. Because sometimes the term local talent is given like a second tier thing when we have so much craft happening that right here in town that other cities, I mean, countless cities in America be like, oh, I wish we had people like this. And Emerald and the groups that she's been with is a perfect example. So again, if you're a business, if you're a person wanting to have just a very memorable event, If you are someone who works for the city of wherever, Decatur or something, and you're having some summer nights program, you can contact Main Stage Music, or you can contact Emerald directly. These are the kind of people you want for your event, okay? This is what makes events memorable. These are the kind of people, this is what people remember. This is our culture, okay? And so don't ever deny that kind of stuff. And we're happy to connect you guys so that you can, again, help them with their craft, but also make what you do awesome.
Right.
All right. So, I mean, that being said, you've done so much over the area, and of course, recording music and so on, and of course, contributing to this online magazine, and of course, playing with countless groups. I mean, geez.
Yeah.
You know the only group she's not played with?
All right, let's make it happen.
Okay.
Let's do it.
We'll do it. Hey, I'm
You've
all
got my
about-
phone number now.
Well, technically, we've played now.
Sure. True.
Not
You're just trying to get out of here. out of
No.
it. Yeah.
You are. I am the easiest, date out there, because honestly, most of you clowns in Chattanooga have probably played with me at some point or another, and you know that I'm just kind of that schmuck that shows up, and I'm fine. So, anyways, so that being said, let's first of all thank you guys for watching. I was a little disappointed that we're got so many people watching.
No comments? Somebody talk to me.
I think they're just enjoying.
Somebody talk
this.
to me. No, I'm just
They
kidding.
want to.
I love talking to people.
They're on bated breath. They're sitting on the edge of their seat. They just want to know the next Emerald. They're like, man, this stupid guy would just shut up and get her to playing. So, so why don't we end tonight? Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely go to Facebook. Okay, type Emerald Butler. Click either friend or like or follow or whatever it is. YouTube. You're on YouTube, right?
Yeah, I'm in YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I'm actually on TikTok now too.
TikTok.
Yeah.
So what are those videos where you like walking along with a car with the door open and?
I haven't done that one yet, but I might have to try it.
It would look good with that outfit.
It would.
See, that's one thing. People don't care about what they look like. Emerald Butler is like me. She's the same, where she's not going to wear shorts on stage.
Are you sure about that? I'm just kidding.
No, she's a professional musician. Professional musicians don't wear shorts on stage. Unless they're Jimmy Buffett or Angus Young. Those are the only two guys that get a pass, okay? But seriously, if you get a chance to see Emerald do it, you will not regret it. It's amazing. So let's play a little song.
Okay.
And you just tell me
what
hey, you know what? People know you as a fiddler because that's what makes you
do that.
amazing. I hate to say this,
Uh-oh.
but Jerry Reed said it best in the song Guitar Man, that, man, yeah, I know. Everybody's got a guitar man, right? I say Jerry Reed, and then my friend Jerry Okerson pipes in. Watching, just got back from the dentist, needs sing. Jerry, are we like on some weird like plane of... I had to go to the dentist too. I blame trail mix. Now, let me just say, I think that we would have a real case suing the trail mix industry for all of the broken crowns and chipped teeth in the world. So, but in the same right, dentists there's probably an inside thing where they pay the big trail mix companies to keep those hard almonds in the mix there so that they can, chip teeth and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I get you.
That's what we're going with.
So, all right, so let's play a little something. Now, I'll hack it.
You can do it. I have
Buddy
faith
hack
in you.
it.
I have faith in you, Brad.
In the key of E.
In the key of E. How fast can you play?
E!